On January the 27th of this year, you may recall that that's the day that Nicola Bulley disappeared. And it's also the day that Andrew Snowden thanks residents for helping to tackle organised crime in the area, which must be, without a doubt, indisputably a big issue for this guy to be banging on about it all the time and pretty much obsessed with it. Operation Warrior, Operation Warrior, Operation Warrior, Operation Warrior. That's all you see with this fella. And look how he loves to pop up as well. I'm going to show you how much he likes to pop up. And then you'll be like, well, why? Why did he not pop up regarding the disappearance of Nicola Bulley right until he decided to tell us that there was going to be a so-called independent review, which obviously isn't independent, but that's my own point of view from what I can see, and isn't really focused on police, the issues with the investigation as far as I can see. And also on the 16th of January, 3 days prior to Nicola being found, they changed the College of Policing, so they seem to be a bit complicit in this, changed the rules of missing person, of a missing person inquiry, changed the procedure rather. And you can see that in one of my videos. So on the 16th, we need to look back at that really, the things that were changed. One of them, which I think is of particular importance because Becky Smith seemed to insist that Nicola had been classified as high risk, but she just used the words from very early on in the investigation. She didn't say, I don't think, from the Friday, from the 27th. And the change is the procedures for collecting evidence if a person is classified as a low or medium risk missing person. And why would they change that right then? It must be because that was what Nicola was classified as, and they didn't collect any evidence, even though they seem to insist that they didn't need to. Don't want to admit that they did need to. That's my assumption. That's my deduction from what I have read. But have a look back at that video anyway. So here he is on the 27th, the day that Nicola went missing, and on this day Mr. Snowden was thanking the community for tackling organised crime. Police and Crime Commissioner Andrew Snowden has thanked Lancashire residents for the information they have provided to help disrupt and dismantle organised crime. So local people have been providing information. I don't know if that's relevant to Nicola Bulley's case or not, but he's told people that on that day. Lancashire Constabulary's Operation Warrior, a police and crime plan priority, is dedicated to bringing more offenders to justice, as well as stripping them of their cash, cars and other assets. Not only are drug raids and arrests taking place on a weekly basis, but a high-profile advertising campaign has led to more information coming in from members of the public, leaving no place for offenders to hide. And Commissioner Snowden said, it's fantastic to see the continuous results from Op Warrior week in, week out. I want Lancashire residents to know that we are tackling organised crime at full force and that officers will act on information from the public to drive criminals out of our county. I mean, maybe people who were trying to get information to the police via the only number that anybody uses, which is 101, which, according to Councillor Beavers in the Wire meeting, which I've also done a video on, which was on the eve of Nicola going missing. According to her, it could take 25 minutes to get through on that phone number. I don't know why you can't. And there is Crime Stoppers that you can, supposedly, you can email them. But actually, I tried to email them and the email address didn't work. So there should be an online way of passing on information. It's insane in this day and age. And given that the Crime Commissioner is, and you'll see this in a video that I'm about to do, he is a digital expert. That is his area of expertise. He has got fingers in pies with digital stuff, tech stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not that way inclined, but you might be able to tell by my videos, but nervous laugh. Yeah, but still you can't report anything online. Crazy, right? Anyway, so in the last 3 months alone, officers made 277 arrests, even though that guy, we saw that video in Burnley, somebody breaking into a car. There were comments on there saying that there's no police presence in Burnley. So this is like propaganda, basically. This is like, this is telling you what's happening. It's the rewriting history thing, covering over the cracks, papering over the ugly bits, or papering over the failures. Stop the woman waffling. Stop waffling. Right, okay. In the last 3 months alone, officers made 277 arrests, leading to 88 charges, and secured 60 years in jail time for organised crime gang members. You saw the people getting in that van. They're just some local little scroats. Sorry, they're just local kids who end up being more local kids being used, and the people at the top. You've got to tackle the root cause. Anyway, shut up. I'm getting on my soapbox again. That wasn't what I was going to do. We are also seeing more information coming in from the community, with over 3,600 reports received in December alone. So does this speak to Nicola's case? Something to do with reports being given to police? Possibly. Maybe not. It's a possibility. This is exactly what we want to see, and he's making it public is this the first time he's said that people are giving information? This is exactly what we want to see, and I would encourage anyone who has any information to come forward and report it to the police or anonymously to independent charity Crime Stoppers, if you can use their email address, which I could not do. Operation, it just went red and didn't work, basically, is what happened to me. So and I do have something that I want to report. So Operation Warrior, so anybody knows any way that I can online report crime, please let me know. Operation Warrior targets both individuals and gangs involved in crime, as well as associated issues such as violence and intimidation, large-scale drug supply, exploitation and fraud, all of which can cause serious harm to local communities. And you can get a reward of £1,000 if information leading to an arrest could lead to a reward of £1,000, or that could also lead to people talking shit and trying to get £1,000 if they're short of cash. And I definitely don't think that would be the case in Nicola's household, so I'm not referring to them. But people who are lacking money, especially if they have any substance abuse issues, not including Nicola, because they clearly don't have a big, they have might have had some kind of financial difficulties, but not, I don't think this would be something, so that's not an avenue that I'd be going down. But whether they would report something anyway, or may have reported something, who knows? I don't know. I'm not saying they did. I'm just looking at possibilities. But anyway, this is what I just wanted to show you, and for you to have a think yourselves and make up your own minds about it. If you like my videos, it's the first time I'm saying this, it's not coming very naturally. If you like any of my videos and would like to hear more, please do like and subscribe, because I will tell you why. I'll tell you for why. And share, because there is information that I would really like to be available to more people, for more people to be aware of things that I'm putting out on these videos. And I've got lots of information that I really would like more people to be aware of, and I'm kind of holding back on some of it until I've got more subscribers and more viewing, because I want to be able to have more people become aware of the things that I have been looking into. So please do like, subscribe and share. Many thanks for listening.